Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you so much for joining me today. And in this spotlight, we'll be covering the Bottleneck Lite mod. So a lot of you probably already know about the Bottleneck mod. It's a very popular mod that allows you to kind of see the working status of your machines and if they're, bottlenecked, either input, output, etc. However, the problem with it is that it's very performance intensive. As soon as you start getting a large amount of machines and entities in your map, it becomes quite performance intensive and can really just bog down your game. And to my knowledge, it's not like really instantaneous. It maybe takes like a few seconds or longer to update the status. So this one has big pros over that, being that it is basically no performance hit whatsoever because it utilizes some new API abilities that the devs have added to the newer versions of the game, and it updates almost instantaneously, as you can see here. And we will go over all what the indicator lights and all that. But this one is basically just no performance hit, like whatsoever. If we look at somewhere, there should be mods. I may have got rid of it, but it goes on to explain in the mod portal description for this that it's basically no performance hit whatsoever, even as you scale up. The disadvantages to this is that there's no toggle ability, like without restarting the game, so it's always on. If you want to turn it off, like turn off the indicators, you have to change a setting in your settings menu and restart the game. Whereas normal Bottleneck, you could just use a hotkey. So if this bothers you visually, you can't turn it off. However, performance-wise, you don't really need to turn it off, which was a lot of reason, I think, to turn it off for the other one. So what do the indicator lights mean? The green means that it's working, obviously, as you would imagine. And then yellow means its output is full. Red can mean disabled or idle or insufficient input, or no mineable resources if it's minor, or no power. And then low power can also be indicated by yellow. So basically red means there's something wrong with it. It's either input bottlenecked, or it's a lot. It doesn't have enough. It's out of power, or there's no resource under it if it's a minor. If the output is full, it's going to be yellow. And then if the power is low, it's going to be yellow. So like this one's yellow because the output is full because this is stopped. So there's that. And then green means it's just working fine. So you can see all the ones that just aren't working because the output is full, they've met their condition, are in yellow. And then all these that are working without problems are in green and don't really change. So this is going to be over all your machines except labs. That is one other difference, is that it does not show on labs. It does show on all other machines, though, miners obviously included, and furnaces and assemblers. So there's that. In terms of settings, there are some settings you can tweak. It does require the Factorio library mod, which is just a very small, tiny mod, just kind of a behind-the-scenes thing. So there's a ton of settings. You can change colors, which is really nice. So you can enable, disable here, but again, you have to restart the game. Glowing indicators, so if enabled, which it is by default, the indicators will glow at night. If you don't want them to, you can turn it off. Include mining drills. Indicator size, you can make them bigger if this is hard for you to see. Disabled color, red, so this just chooses what the colors mean. As I explained here, you can change these to several different colors. I believe you can change them to cyan, blue, purple, and white, or off, basically, if you want a different set of colors, or maybe colorblind issues or something. And then there's no per player settings. And there's no research. This is just a native thing, kind of a quality of life, behind the scenes type of deal. So there you go, guys. I thought it would be interesting because Bottleneck is a very popular mod, but does suffer from the performance problems, which is one of the reasons why I never use it. But this one seems much better in that regard, and is pretty new. It works with the newest version of the game. It was released 2 days ago. We are on the latest version of the game, and I believe that will do it. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed and found this helpful, and perhaps you can upgrade to this if you've been using Bottleneck and having some game performance issues with it, or don't like the delay in its status updates. if that's still a thing. And if you do have thoughts and questions, leave them down below. As always, there will be a link in the description to the mod portal page. We can check this out with some more information. The dev did a very good job at giving a full description and details on it. And if you did enjoy, a like is very much appreciated as well. And subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new to the channel, want to be keeping up with all new content. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.